So I'm starting a little late on my weekly review. I've been busy with the family, and to be completely honest, after the couple of this last trade I took, I just kind of it messed me up, and so I've kind of taken a little bit of time off, and this is not been a good week at all. Like really, like this week, I really just kind of, I think I mentally just clicked. I was just like, dude, shit, am I about to like not follow my dream? Am I not gonna make this work, kind of thing? And it definitely affected me for sure. Um, this trade on TMBR, this is accusation news, which typically trade sideways all fucking day, but this thing was acting a little bit differently, and so like I was like, well, I'll take a trade, right around $3. So like, the high of days or the pre-market high is 328. Like that's not a huge risk, and I don't know, maybe it acts a little bit differently. Because like I said, it's moving a little bit different in pre-market. Um, had it spike, drop down, started chopping around. Like I thought that maybe I could get lucky and get like fade down like 250s, but this thing, you know, screwed around just one time, and I pretty much top ticked the damn trade 317. I covered at pretty much high of day. So I like, this wasn't a big loss. It was a little loss, but I mean still it was not a good start to the week. Well, then I took this trade on FULC. I didn't take the trade on the first day it popped up because it had a high institutional ownership, and so I stayed away from it. But I was allowing myself, because it was the day two, to trade it. The problem was, clearly I think that I think that I'm having a lot of stress with myself, because really I'm bleeding my account down, and I think that I'm starting to feel the pressure of everything. And when I get like that, I don't trade the best, for sure. And so I was looking for this area to start scaling it. Well, this thing popped up, started falling. I was just like, man, I really don't want to miss this, because this thing is up from, you know threes. So that, I mean, that's a big fade, and I thought that, maybe start give back some of its gains, and I got FOMO, and I jumped in early. I was risking just the high, and I was just like, it's whatever that is, like 10 cents, 15 cents. So I was like, that's not, just take it. I started taking it, period. I took a cut on it. Within, I got, like it's in the very bottom of the area that I'm looking at, and I got FOMO. So, like, another thing is, right now, I'm not able to trade the same way that I used to trade. I was trading, I'm working at the same place I'm working at, but before I was able to trade at a desk watching the screens. I'm trading for my phone right now, and so I feel like that is definitely having a. I was seeing like the big picture. So like when I look at this shit, I'm like, I'm at the lower end. I'm short at the absolute lowest end. Like really, ideally, it'd be better to short up in this higher spot, but I'm short at the very very bottom of my interest point. Like I'm getting way too much FOMO. Like I don't know. Even this is like I don't know. I need to be okay with missing trades, and a lot of the times I'm not. I get this like I need to make money, and when I get that idea that I need to make money, I don't. Um, so this thing, I took a trade here. Well, like another thing is, I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna risk previous hive day. So when I took this trade, like I should probably especially if I was going short at like the very very lowest part, I should have taken like two bullets. Took a short like half size, and then like if it started working, you know, like maybe like right in here, like after that fell, like take another short. But I mean, this never should have happened. This especially like seeing this trends coming up. It's got a fake breakdown, and I'm still using the J lines. This has got a fake breakdown, buyback candle on the J lines, and I don't cover break even. Like that to me is. Oh wait, that's not even the right fucking day. Oh, but it was the same. It does the same thing the second day. It's got the trend line coming down, fake trend line break, boom, buys back up, reclaims. It does it twice. Jesus Christ, I'm all over the fucking place. It's got a fake breakdown on VWAP and J lines, just like the previous day, and I don't cover break even. So I hold the shit all the way through. Then it comes all the way back down. Like I was almost at my so this triggered my max loss, by the way. I didn't calculate my my dollar risk correctly. I did, but I didn't account for this little fuck up right here. So I took a short here. Goes down. I should have cut it off break even. That's what I've been trying to like work on. It's like in my head I was like, well, I'm the real trade is I'm risking up here, but I I am risking up there with a short, here. But when it starts working for me and then it starts coming back up, I need to just cut it because it's not working. Then it starts coming up here, like in this area, like this is even better risk reward. You take a trade right in here, risking this high. You get a decent little trade. 624 comes down to it's only like 40 cents. It's like it's I wouldn't have taken anything off there, but still it would have been a much better trade. Like my problem is like I was going through like a mental battle of like, all right, well, yeah, your trade's here, but the risk reward, like I was looking for like a fade like down here. I'm like looking also for something that's very unrealistic. And this thing comes all the way up, almost stops me out at my max daily. I remember this thing coming all the way down. I could have covered break even, and I didn't. and then it just starts grinding back up. The whole reason I wasn't taking anything off is because if you look at the volume over here, I mean, this is all over 1 million volume candles. Over here, this thing is trading at literally the highest volume is 200,000. Like, this shit just like has no volume. And so for me, I was like, well, no volume means it's gonna fade. But the other thing is, it's a high institutional ownership. So like, I'm assuming they just were grinding this thing up. There was no interest in the stock, and they were just manipulating it. Well, I just traded this thing absolutely horribly, and I was supposed to be trying to get absolute best subs so I could start rebuilding my account because, you know, for the first time, I can't just keep wiring money in. I'm finally at a point in my life where it's like, dude, you kind of like the money that's in there. You gotta kind of make this shit work. And this whole week of trading was not ideal at all. And I don't know. It just kind of, like I said, it mentally broke me a little bit. And yeah, this is just horrible, 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 horrible. You know, and yeah. See that didn't even get to my freaking area. But I mean, this is above. I see like that's one funny thing is like why did I like why not take this trade over here? Like it's above my area of interest, the high of day. Like it didn't really break. Like really, this thing's chopping around on no volume whatsoever. But and it's above where I was shorting yesterday. It's got better risk reward. Okay, cool. So you took the trade, you know, around here somewhere, around 610 ish. Don't say top ticket because that's not really very realistic. But say I take a trade at 610, I'm risking, you know, 25 cents. 610, the thing bottom takes down. That's almost a dollar move. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. Like I don't know. It's like I feel like I have been way too busy at work where I'm not able to actually like take the time and like watch everything. But I don't know. It's like I'm trying to force everything. Like I want this so bad, but the harder you try, the more you try to force stuff, the less likely it is that you're gonna succeed. And it's a very difficult thing to handle for me. And I don't know. It's just a rough week for sure. Um, I definitely need to. I don't know. Really, I kind of feel like I need to just kind of stay away from trading and just try to like review like because small caps have been just dead, and I feel like I'm trying to force trades, and that's just killing my account. And like even this is so crazy to me, man. Like this thing almost hit my max loss. I'm like 5 cents away. Comes all the way back down. I could have covered break even, or hell, I could have covered for like a 10 cent win. Like okay, dude, you almost hit your max loss. You come back 10 cents in the money, and you still don't stop out. Like that's just to me just unbelievable amounts of greed. Like I don't know. It's crazy. Like you're not willing to take a 10 cent win, but you're willing to take a almost 40 cent loss on full size. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Anyways, here's the week's trades. After this trade, this really just kind of broke me. Really, like it. That was this was a horrible day. Like I didn't lose you know I'm trading with so much smaller size than I used to trade. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like a loss like this dollar amount a year or two ago would have been absolutely nothing. But like it's not about the money. It's about the process, and this process right here is completely fucking broken. And I don't know. It's need to reevaluate things. Like if I do take a trade in here, like I gotta be risking. I don't know. Like that's the problem. Like the system that I'm trading right now, it's risking high of day, but I don't know. Like that's the funny thing. I've been in, JJ Fade's room, been in Laser Wolf's room, been in Jay Trader's room, Sean the Noob's room. I have talked to hundreds of traders, and it's like the guys that actually make it, like they have to figure out how to turn other people's systems, and it's like you take bits and pieces. Like I'm trading JJ Fade's system right now, or like partly. I'm still using J Traders, J lines as targets because for me, I prefer that. Like it makes more sense to me, and so I'm finding bits and pieces from each room that I'm going into. And I'm starting to form my own thing, and so I feel like that's the problem. Is like I was telling my wife that the one bad thing about me is like don't like I can theorize things as much as I want to, but the only way that I learn is by doing it. And like I gotta just keep failing and failing and failing until I learn. Like I remember when I was down in Orlando, I gotta hang out with Yo Ramirez, and he had a very interesting thing. He's like, "Nah, man, like your mindset's wrong. Like it's just whenever you fuck up, it's because you haven't learned the lesson that you need to get over that obstacle. Like you got to be more mentally strong and just not beat yourself down. Like I've made this mistake before in trading, but apparently I don't know. Maybe the pressure wasn't right. Like the fact that I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep doing this for the rest of my life. But like now, I got a family to take care of, and I can't just be wiring in money whenever the hell I want to. So like, it's definitely changed my outlook on you know everything. So I don't know. It's making me start to try to figure out like, how does this all make sense to me? Like, to me, this is way too much of risk. Like, I don't know. I need to have tighter risk. I feel because I can't be going in full size down here and then like I'm basically hitting my max loss. Like that's sizing in wrong. So I don't know. Looking back over these things and talking it through has kind of helped me through everything. Anybody that actually watches this shit, like actually like uh, well gets this far in, like if you guys got any advice or whatever, like or any pointers, like I'm all ears. So, uh, but yeah, thanks for watching. Later.